Russia will respond if the US hits back at Syria, but Washington should not get to a point of direct confrontation, warned Walid Fairs, after the recent chemical attack in Douma, Syria. Mr. Fairs told Fox News, "Well look, the Russians are today stronger in Syria than they were a year ago and certainly 6 years ago. So they are trying to say to us and our partners that there will be a response, maybe directly by the Russians or, as they do usually, task the Iranians to do it." His comments come after US President Donald Trump threatened imminent military action against Syria and Russia over the atrocious suspected poison gas attack that killed at least 60 civilians. Mr. Fairs said, "For us, for the United States, it is very important that we begin with the right thing to do and ask the intelligence community to have a detailed report of these chemical attacks so that we can take it to the UN Security Council and then confront the world and tell them it did happen. I expect that the Russians are going to have a veto. Once you have that veto from the Russians, then you have the legitimacy to form this international coalition and start having US-led strategies. We don't want to engage the Russians directly because by the rules of engagement of any nation that have military, if you attack their military they are going to respond. If you attack their allies, the Syrian regime or the Iranians or Hezbollah, what they may do is ask their allies to attack our allies." This time last year, Mr. Trump fired 59 cruise missiles at a Syrian airbase used to launch a sarin attack on a rebel area that killed 89 people, including 33 children. Mr. Fairs said, "There are a lot of scenarios. For our National Security Council and our allies are focusing on what can be done without getting to a point of direct confrontation between the US and Russia, which should not happen. These are two superpowers with nuclear weapons, so the fact that they speak to each other for the security of the world, that will continue. But, friendly relations as it was projected a few years ago, they are in jeopardy."